Champions League Brest vs Bayer Leverkusen prediction, team news, lineups preview. Surprise package: Brest will continue a remarkable Champions League adventure on Wednesday, when they welcome German champions Bayer Leverkusen to their European headquarters at Stade Roudourou. Playing home fixtures in Guingamp as their home ground failed to meet UEFA regulations. The League One upstarts have won both matches so far, joining Leverkusen near the top of the league phase standings. Match preview. Having secured a place at Europe's top table by placing third in France last term, the club's best-ever finish in 121 years, Brest have unexpectedly thrived at the start of their first Champions League campaign. Making their debut in any continental competition, the Breton side posted back-to-back victories over Sturm Graz and Red Bull Salzburg to claim fourth spot in the early league phase standings. At the start of October, Brest's first European road trip brought a brilliant 4-0 win in Austria, where Abdallah Sima struck twice and a series of saves by Marco Bizet kept the hosts at bay. Les Pirates were ruthless on the break against a naive Salzburg side, and they could now become the first French club to win their first 3 games in either the European Cup or Champions League, but they face a significant step-up in class this week. At the weekend, Eric Roy's side conceded a late equalizer to draw 1-1 at home to local rivals Rennes, leaving them inside the bottom half of the League One table after 8 matches. Ahead of their trip to Brittany, Bayer Leverkusen have also posted maximum points, following a convincing 4-0 win over Feyenoord and a 1-0 defeat of AC Milan. In their opener, Florian Wirtz became the first German player to score twice on his Champions League debut as Die Werkself recorded their biggest away victory in the competition to date, 2 weeks later. Victor Boniface edged them past Milan on home turf. A real force to be reckoned with under Xabi Alonso, who led them to the Bundesliga title unbeaten last season. Before coming up just short in the Europa League final, Leverkusen could now win their opening 3 games in UEFA's top club competition for the first time since 2001. Of course, they went on to reach that season's final, but their first concern this term will be wrapping up qualification for the Champions League knockout rounds for the first time in 8 years. Following Saturday's 2-1 win over Eintracht Frankfurt, in which Boniface bagged the winner after earlier missing a penalty, the German champions are within 3 points of the Bundesliga summit and have still lost just twice in all competitions since May last year. They are therefore well placed to claim just a second win from 6 Champions League trips to France and the first since beating Lyon back in September 2001. Team news. Brest's main threat has come from the link-up between Ludovic Ajorc and Abdallah Sima, with the former setting up 2 of the latter's 3 Champions League goals so far. However, Sima sat out Saturday's derby game against Rennes with a hamstring problem. Eric Roy will have Masadio Haidara back following a domestic suspension, but Julien Lecardinal pulled out during the warm-up, so either Soumaila Koulibaly or Abdoulaye Ndiaye should feature in central defense, alongside captain Brendan Chardonnay. Influential midfielder Pierre Lees-Mello made his first start since May at the weekend, but fullback Bradley Locko is still sidelined by a ruptured Achilles tendon. Meanwhile, Leverkusen's star man Florian Wirtz recently suffered an ankle injury while on Germany duty, but after making a cameo appearance on Saturday, he may be ready to start in Guingamp. Ex-Rennes star Martin Terrier could join Wirtz in the final third, having registered 3 goals and 1 assist in 8 previous meetings with Brest. It remains to be seen whether first-choice striker Victor Boniface will play, though, having been taken to hospital for checks after being involved in a car crash. Hoping to join Granit Xhaka in Die Werkself's all-action engine room, Alex Garcia completed all 54 of his passes in the win over Milan, the most on record by any player with a 100% pass completion rate on their Champions League debut. Brest possible starting lineup: Bizet, Lala, Chardonnay, Koulibaly, Haidara, Kamara, Lees-Melou, Magnetti, Del Castillo, Ajorc, Pereira Lage. Bayer Leverkusen possible starting lineup: Radecki, Tapsoba, Hincapie, Frimpong, Garcia, Zaka, Grimaldo, Terrier, Wirtz, Schick. We say, Brest 1-2 Bayer Leverkusen. Despite keeping successive clean sheets in Europe, Leverkusen have conceded 13 goals in their first 7 league games, while Brest have already proven their potential on the counterattack. Les Pirates could breach their visitors' defense. But Xabi Alonso's free-flowing side have all the weaponry required to score at least twice at Stade Roudourou. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.